in the country, and you guys would have the most defensive touchdowns of any team in the entire NCAA. What would you have told them?
I saw it coming. I seen it coming. I just know what kind of guys we got. I know the talent we have. I know how hard everyone works out here. I'm not surprised at all. And it's only going to get better. It's only going to get better.
What's the most important way that you feel like you've gotten better since just the start of the season by getting the reps?
Just kind of feeling the game speed. Just kind of feeling, IQ just going up, smarter. Just feeling more confident back there.
As the game is happening, how does it start to feel slower? What does that allow you to do?
I mean, I can feel the different, route concepts coming. Just as every rep that goes by, I just feeling myself, the game, just slowing down, just getting better and better each play.
What has Paul Rhodes added to the defense and a guy with that much experience?
Yeah, Coach Rhodes. I mean, he's a very, very smart guy. Just having him around, I mean, it's a big addition, and I'm glad to have him part of the staff.
You guys get to interact with him a little bit, right?
Not too much, no. I mean, not nearly as much as we'd want to, but very smart guy.
Do you ever know when something has been passed down from him? You know what I'm saying? Does Coach Barnes, Coach Combs, do they say, oh, here's something that he saw on film?
They'll give him his credit for when he makes an adjustment and does something. I mean, very, very, very smart guy. I mean, you guys probably know his background. I mean, just he's another guy. He's going to have a great future ahead for him too.
Good. All right.
Thank you. Have a good one.
All right, guys, we're going to have JT Tuimoloau out right here in the middle.
Everybody's just on over your mic.
Just talking to the mic?
Yep. What's been your biggest adjustment coming from high school into your first year? What have you noticed kind of the biggest adjustment you've had to make this year?
The biggest adjustment for me was obviously I did come in late, but I would say it would probably be, just competing every day. Going hard. You're going against the best in the pack, best in Big Ten, best in the nation, like one of the top alignments. So you gotta bring your best every single day.
Did you know you were physically ready when you got here? You looked physically ready when you got on campus. Did you know that you were physically ready?
Honestly, no. I always had the mindset like I always have to be better. I always have to, get myself in shape. But yeah, I mean, to answer your question, no, I didn't.
Did we ask you in August if you'd be starting in the first few weeks of the season? Would you have believed us?
No.
First of all, nice to meet you. I mean,
You too.
obviously, the way you handle recruitment, a lot of people didn't talk to you. As you're going through that, it got to a point where you pretty much knew you were going to show up late wherever you decided to go.
Mhm.
And you're playing football, you're playing basketball, you're trying to figure out where you're going to school. How exactly did you get yourself prepared to where you were in this position right now, where it's not just a passing situation, it's like you're in first and second down situations in the normal time.
I would say what I did before I took my visits. I was training with Tracy Ford, one of my trainers back home, and training with Cliff Averill, keeping my D line. My D line moves up to par. So when I did show in, I wasn't too far behind. So as the time came around, when I did have my decision made, I took that week, trained more, and then I came in.
You were the number one ranked defensive lineman in the country. But like you said, you got in late. I believe in July is when you arrived in Columbus.
Mhm.
What were you kind of hoping to do? Just get on the field as a true freshman and contribute, or what's kind of your personal goals coming in?
For me, I had a lot, but I think coming in that late, for me, it was just be the best version of myself. Always compete and keep your head down, stay humble, and stay close to God.
JT, I got a very basic question. How do you pronounce your last name?
Tuimoloau. And I mean, I'm gonna clear this up for my mom. JT's initials, Jalen, is my real name, so that's where JT comes from. There's no extra T. To clear that up. Yeah. Yeah. JT is just my first and last name, just my initials.
A lot of us have been getting that wrong.
You're all good. All good.
You and Jack being highly rated guys, one of you taking as much time as you could to make this commitment. You committed obviously early, but I guess you guys know what the expectations for what you guys made will be. What impresses you about Jack before this?
Oh man, I think being here is my first time meeting him, and we came very close. And one thing that stood out is just his hard work. He's just always trying to learn, always trying to get more info, and always trying to get better.
About the same size as you were like a year ago. I'm sure you're stronger, but are you bigger than what you were a year ago?
Yeah,
How stronger are you?
I kind of since coming in, I've kind of leaned out a little bit more. That's still my goal is to keep leaning out, but yeah, I can see my body changing as I've been here for the past two and a half months.
You listed at 275. Is that about right?
Yeah, so it's 275, 273 is where I'm gauging at right now. Yeah. Like three or four.
Given that you were such a highly did you feel pressure to come in and have to contribute right away and kind of show that, or just look, that's behind me, I'm just going to develop the way I need to develop?
Yeah, I think with me and my family, we took it, step by step. First, wanted to make sure it was the best place for me, and when I got here, just be the best version of myself, keep my head down, and stay grinding, stay learning from the older dudes.
How would you say you played so far?
I think I played pretty decent. Still lots of improvement. Just gotta get better.
Having a couple of Washington guys like G and Emeka already on the team, Emeka had already committed and enrolled. Did that help your decision at all to be a Buckeye? Or
Yeah, no. Those are my close dudes, but I'll say it really didn't play a big part. I still kept it, for me and my family, but knowing that they were on the team, it was good to know because when I did get here, I already had dudes I already knew very closely, but I wouldn't say it played a big part in my recruiting.
Coach Jay said Tyler Friday was a guy that kind of took you under his wing. Can you talk about that relationship with
Oh, for sure. That's my older brother. That's my dude. Helped me a lot. You know, I came in, wasn't very talkative, was very quiet, and you know, he's one of the few dudes, or one of many on the D-line crew that you know, that kept talking to me. Kept lifting me up, and that guy, I appreciate him, and that's my guy right there.
When you flew in for your recruiting visit, all the hoopla, what did you think about that? Were you surprised? Did you like it? And what did you think? People meeting at the airport, like the president's coming in. What did you think about that?
I didn't expect it. I mean, it was a 4 a.m. flight for us, so we just put on whatever we had in the room. But it was a great experience, you know. Thank Coach Day and them for doing that. But, yeah, I was very surprised when I seen that.
So nobody gave you a heads up as you were getting
No, no one.
You were pretty shell-shocked when you saw that?
Yeah.
You had one of the longest recruitments.
Mm-hmm.
Describe or explain why you decided to take that much time and make that deliberate decision.
Yeah, when COVID hit, it really, I'm pretty sure you guys all know that it took a lot of people to do visits. And, you know, one thing my parents told me is, like, you know, you deserve your 5 visits to make sure where you want to go. And, you know, after we sat down as a family every day, we wanted to take our time and make sure, you know, the coaches know that this is what we're going to do. And, you know, all the coaches were okay with it. And that's pretty much how it went.
And how tough a decision was it in the end, and how big a role did Larry Johnson have in the decision?
Yeah, it was a tough decision for sure. You know, it was one of many big decisions you're gonna make in your life, and we took the time as a family, and yeah, Coach Jay was part of that decision too. And I mean, as we met as a family, came down to this school. This is where we decided.
JT, when you came on your visit and you finally got a chance to meet face-to-face with Larry Johnson and actually go through film and do some normal stuff, I guess what was your impression of that conversation in comparison to like the Zoom calls and the phone calls you were doing? And I guess what kind of made you comfortable with that?
Are you asking like how I became comfortable with him, or like how was it different?
Like, what about that? When you got a chance to sit down with him and watch film with him, what kind of let you, oh yeah, this is the guy I kind of want to learn from?
Oh,
What kind of validated the reputation he already had?
yeah, when I came in, tell me if I'm answering this right. When I came in, you know, watching film with him, you know, how like technical he was, and you know how fundamentally sound he was just, you know, that was a big thing for me. And he, you know, the way he taught the game to, you know, to us freshmen, so we understand it, you know, was very up to par. And he, you know, he held us to high standards. But you know, meeting with him every day and hearing how he talks is just, you know, it's really big thing for me.
Hey, JT, what do you think about Jack Sawyer? How good of a football player is he, and how much has he added to your team this year?
Oh man, Jack. Oh, Jack, yeah. I mean, sky's the limit for us. We just got, you know, keep our head down and stay humbled and, you know, keep grinding.
You know, I mean, it's kind of tongue-in-cheek because I saw that.
JT, what kind of shampoo conditioner do you use for all that hair?
And so shampoo, I go Head and Shoulders. I always have to do that. I might follow it up with some other things. Can't release it. That's my thing. Conditioner. You know, whatever's cheap, I guess.
2 in 1?
Yeah.
Do you have a deal with Head and Shoulders?
Oh no, I don't.
JT, to see how many guys in your class are already making plays here in Penn State, I mean, how exciting is it to be a part of this class that's making such an immediate impact?
Oh, it's such a blessing. I mean, you know, to see, you know, Trey, Zell, Jack, Tyleek, you know, I can go on. It's just a true honor and blessing, you know, to be a part of this class, and who knows, like, we can do a lot of special things with this crew.
How much does that maybe motivate you, lift you up when you see, like, hey, here are these guys I came in with, they're making plays, now that motivates me to want to go make plays too?
Oh yeah, I mean, for sure. I mean, everybody on this team is very motivated to each other. You know, we're gonna push you. You know, we're gonna hold you accountable, and that's what I love about this team.
You're a defensive end, but you've got the body type that you could play inside. What are your thoughts on that? Do you want to stay strictly as a defensive end?
Yeah, you know, defensive end is my spot, but I think, you know, being able to still move like I'm light, basketball helped me move at this weight. So, you know, being able to move at this weight and go in and out is pretty fun. I mean, just to show how versatile I am. But, you know, for me personally, just, you know, D is my spot.
Basketball, what do you thoughts on playing for the Buckeyes?
Oh yeah, I mean, basketball's still in the question. As of right now, it's just, you know, we're on football right now.
JT, simply how important is an aggressive pass rush or just defensive line in general to the overall success of
Sorry, you repeat that one more time.
So why is an aggressive pass rush important for just the overall success of the Ohio State defense?
Yes.
Like in stopping opposing offenses.
You asking like?
Why? I mean, like.
Oh, why is it
Yeah,
important?
why is it important? Like, especially to the guys in the back. If you guys want to stop opposing offenses, why?
I mean, from my early, days of playing football, it's just, coming off that ball, it's a man's sport. I mean, playing aggressive, you're gonna need that toughness. I'm pretty sure you guys hear Coach Day talk about it every day. You need to be tough, relentless, and that all comes into play.
You watched video of Iowa, Maryland from last week. Iowa had a pretty good pass rush on Tuimoloau and definitely affected him. You got some possibilities there. Just what are your thoughts about Maryland's offense?
Maryland's a very solid team, but I mean, for us, we're just we're getting ready, we're preparing for them, and we're sticking to the drawing board.
JT, on that extra point attempt last week after they had their 75-yard touchdown, you were in on that. You could have almost blocked that extra point. It looked like you did get penetration, but when Haskell delivers a play like that, what does it just do for the group?
Haskell's a big part of this group. That's what I mean when I talk about relentless effort and toughness. Is when he does it or anybody else does it, just brings up the whole unit.
But does it set the standard? Does it show you as a freshman?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. We can see that in practice too. That's one thing they make sure to tell me is just move on to the next play. Don't dwell on the mistakes you made. Just keep your head up, get on the next play, and let's get back going.
JT, you talked to the defensive tackles about the competition in sacks with the DEs and with the defensive ends. Are you guys going to catch up with the defensive tackles this year?
Yeah, that's the goal. Yeah, but as of right now, I think we're doing pretty solid as a unit.
Are you tired of hearing from those guys about this?
Yeah, I mean I think that's what comes with the brotherhood. We're gonna always compete against each other, and that's our way of lifting each other up.
Is it constant from those guys?
You're here and there.
Jalen, J-A-L-E-N.
Jaylahn.
We don't want to mess that up, too. Say that one more time, please.
Jaylahn.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Because you started, you didn't work here obviously in the spring or even the summer. The fact that you've started already and you've made the impact that you've had, does that surprise you, or do you kind of expect that of yourself?
I mean, going in, when Coach Tuimoloau was gonna start, that just stick to what you learn, stick to what you know, to what they taught you, stick to your techniques and all your abilities, and just go from there.
What's the biggest things you've learned in those first 5 games? Like, maybe what are things maybe that been eye-opening to you, or does it feel like it's gotten you better from play?
Like, what was the difference between?
Yeah, I mean, just one of like playing 5 games. Where maybe are you better now than you were?
Oh, probably just the speed of the game. I think one thing all the dudes told me is like, practice will help you get better for the games, and that's one thing I learned quickly is, going against our offense every single day, really will prepare you for the games.
Was there like a welcome to Ohio State moment in one of those early practices? It's kind of like, okay, this is the big time now.
I would say every day is like that. They're always, like I said, we're always going hard and tough, and you got to bring your best every single day.
Coach Jay was pretty complimentary of how you are in the run game, which is part of the reason why you're getting all this time. I guess in your words, what type of skill set, what type of talent does it take to be good at that at this age?
For me, I would say just trusting your coaches, trusting the technique they're teaching you, and continue to build on that, and that will help you in the long run. Just trust everything they're teaching you.
What about basketball that's made you such a good player?
Probably just movement. Be able to move side to side, bend, and using some of those those moves you use in basketball at the DN spot.
How much have you talked to Coach more questions in the past few months?
Haven't talked to him since my crooner, but as of right now, it's just just very focused on football.
You don't sneak over there and take some shots?
Oh, I do. Yeah, I
Who's the
do.
best basketball player? Top 5 basketball player?
On the team, man, you got DeJuan, Josh Proctor. You have Jack Sawyer. I'll probably put G. Scott in there.
It's a big lineup
Yeah, we got a starting five for sure on that team.
Hey, it's a game now, JT. You've been through some college football games now. Does it feel like you've been in a fight? What does it feel like compared to like high school? You're going against these physical guys. You guys are going against it. So.
I mean, it's just, everybody's tough. Everybody knows what they're doing. Like I said, what they're bringing, you just got to bring your technique and what you did practice all week and just bring it to the game and, turn it up a notch.
Last question right here.
About your recruitment, but I'm just kind of wondering, was there ever a moment when you kind of felt like you were just misunderstood and why you were taking your time and doing this? Not for the attention, not for anything else, just to make the right decision. Do you ever feel like there was moments where you were just simply misunderstood?
Yeah, a lot of times, but that's what the regroup of talking with my family was about. Just staying within the core. Trusting the process, trusting God, and with all that being said, I'm blessed to be here.
How much did you lean on? You said that you worked with Cliff Abel. You obviously went through recruitment. How much did you lean on him during the recruiting process, not just as far as technique, doing it in college?
Cliff is like one of my my mentors. Just who he trained. I got to talk to a lot of pros over there as well, and just hearing their word and getting to talk to him, it's just a true blessing because like you said, they've been through this, so they can give me some tips. Just talk me to what to expect and what not to expect.
Great. JT, thank you very much.
Thank you.
JT, bro, you should have brought a towel.
Marcus Crowley, folks.
Man needs a towel.
Man, he got the seat off. Yeah, that's
There
smart.
you go.
Yeah, look at that.
Marcus, Coach said you were running miles the other day. That's a heck of a compliment for a running back.
Yeah, it is. It is a big compliment, I would say. I mean, at running back, you got to be violent, and sometimes you got to be, like swift or elusive, I should say. So, yeah, it is a big compliment from Coach.
How good did it feel for you to get back out there after missing a couple games and make a big play?
It felt real good. It felt real good, After my injury, my freshman year, I didn't, get a lot of playing time. So it felt good to be back on the field, and it's like where I belong almost. You know what I'm saying?
What happened to you in the Oregon game? What was the injury you suffered?
I split my nose and had a concussion. I got it on kickoff.
2 years ago, you got hurt.
Right.
Now you have a breakout game, starting to compete for that backup role just in time to face Maryland. Life works out that way for you?
Yeah, I don't want to call it revenge because I don't really believe in revenge. But I feel like when my name is called to get on the field, I'll be ready to make the play.
Is that a little bit of added motivation for you? This is just 2 years later, you get to play that team that you got hurt against.
Yeah, it is some motivation, most definitely. It is some motivation, yeah.
How impactful has this Ohio State running back room kind of helped you in terms of developing your personal game with all the competition, whether it's Travion, Mayan, Masker? Like, how have they kind of helped you develop your personal game?
I feel like with all the competition in the room, it ups everybody's game because everybody has to be on edge. Not edge, but they have to be on point to the details, to the scheme, everything. So I feel like it's improved everybody's game in all aspects of football, from on the field to off the field in the meeting rooms as well.
The rotations changed quite a bit over the course of the year in terms of, I know a lot of times Ryan Day is such that's dependent on who's practicing well. How much does that kind of keep you guys motivated when you know that the coaches are willing to change things up from week to week based on performance?
It keeps you motivated a lot because you never know when your name is going to be called to make that play on the field. So everybody has to stay ready at all times.
It's wild to get back on the field. It's gotta be pretty hard to try to not do too much.
What do you mean?
Try not to run 80 yards every play. Not try to hurdle people, knock people over. Just take what's there.
What's given? I mean, yeah, that's part of football. But I feel like as you play more in the game, you're going to take what's given, but your ultimate goal is to have a touchdown or to do something spectacular. You know what I'm saying?
Did you have an idea that your role would be a little bit more increased against Rutgers last week? Or I mean, just based on your practices, or was that kind of a surprise to you?
I would say it was both, because I had a good week of practice and I was mentally ready to go in the game, and I was also physically ready to go in the game. So when my number was called, I wasn't so much surprised, but I was ready. I was prepared.
Is there an expectation moving forward in terms of carries, or is it? I mean, I don't know in terms of that running back rotation for you guys. But, I mean, do you have an expectation for a certain amount of carries each week, or kind of?
Nah, I have no expectations. What my role is, I'll fill my role. I'm a team first guy. And then, whatever happens from there happens.
What have you seen over the course of this year from Travion Henderson that you think's enabled him to have some success right away?
What do you mean?
Just what is Travion done over the course of this year that you think has allowed him to be succeeding as much as he is already?
He practices hard. He practices extremely hard.
Does that stand out in a way that may be different than you've seen from other freshmen coming in?
Yeah, most definitely. Because a lot of freshmen, coming in, it's hard to get the feel for college football. And the only way you're going to do that, especially here, is going hard in practice, because you're practicing against the best. So he practices extremely hard, and that's, yeah. The chemistry's great. We're all brothers. We all love each other. It's like when you playing your big brother in basketball and you still want to win, it's that competitiveness. But we all love each other, though. It's a great room.
Morgan, do you see do you anticipate seeing a bigger role for not only yourself but other running backs in the room as the season goes along? Or do you think it's still going to be kind of maybe just one or two guys getting the majority, if not all the carries for most of the games?
I can't really answer that. I don't know. I can't answer that. I have no idea.
Well, but you personally, do you see your confidence growing as well as guys that are maybe not seeing as much playing time on the field, but you guys are growing as a unit, gaining confidence?
Oh yeah.
Do you think as the season progresses, you guys are going to be out on the field more in clutch situations like yourself on that third down against Rutgers?
Yeah, I guess that's part of what we call it competitive excellence. So when your number is called, you're ready to make that play, and I feel like everybody's confidence right now is through the roof. So everyone in the room would be ready when their number is called. Honestly, that was the toughest thing that I've ever struggled with. The mental aspect of being hurt and then returning to play. Mentally, it's the hardest thing, but I kind of, through the whole process, I found out how to control and regulate my emotions. So it's when I'm down, I could tell myself to feel a certain way, or you know what I'm saying? It's kind of I regulate my emotions to where I can get through the day and, be good. I would say about a year and some change.
You got help with that feeling like you're talking about with the psychologists and stuff, people that are available to you?
Yeah, actually I have. I sat down to talk to her name's Candace, one of our psych people here, and she helped me tremendously in ways that I never thought. So.
Saturday at Rutgers, did you feel like the old Marcus? You got a few more carries maybe than usual. What did you feel like out there? You know what I mean? Was there still any anxiety, or is it?
Nah, no anxiety, because from practice, I knew what I had to do, and I was gonna go out there and do it. when my number was called. Like, I was prepared. I wasn't nervous or anxious or anything.
Do you feel like a different player now than you were a year ago when you were still working your way back from that injury?
I do. I do, mainly because I've matured a lot more. That's really, like, I just...
So it's more of a mental growth than it is physical.
Well, yeah, I put on some weight too, and, you know, I got stronger. But I would say the mental growth is the main aspect for me.
What is your weight at right now?
212.
Has that been
Last question.
something you've dealt with the majority of your life, or is it something that's maybe set on more recently? Maybe when you made the transition from high school traveling so far from home, coming here to Ohio State. I mean,
What's that?
as far as just
The mental?
yeah, kind of going through what you've gone through mentally and growing in that regard.
Nah, it's been something that I've had to deal with my whole life. You know, I'm not from the best area. I'm from Jacksonville, Florida. I mean, just the hardest part is when football isn't going your way. Because as a student athlete, you know, my life is devoted to football right now. And everything I do revolves around football. So when that's not going well for me, and not just me, for everyone, it's kind of like you're down in the slumps. So you just got to find something that'll change your mindset to boost your positivity.
And what is that? I mean, has there been something specific for you that you found, or is it just kind of once again just growing a little older and kind of understanding your role in life, not just on the football team?
Well, I think it's part of maturing, but as far as having a role in life, I don't know if I so much believe in that. You know what I'm saying? A specific role in life for a specific, I don't really know how I feel about that. But I feel like just it comes with maturing, you know, being able to be in tune with yourself and what you want and what you like. So, yeah.
Wait till you get some of these gray hairs, you'll figure out.
All righty. Thank you, Marcus.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.